Hey, people of the grid. It's actually this evening, and today's adventure didn't begin right now. It began a couple of weeks ago when my buddy Randy told me that one of the boat tires appeared to be flat. I didn't have time to go check on it. This is the first time I've had to go check on it. We got back from Arcatheos yesterday. We did Ethan's party last night. Today we went to Mass. We went to brunch with Clint and Patricia, our friends, and did some running around. First thing, we went and picked up the boat, and yes, it did have a flat. So I swapped the flat with the spare, and then we towed it here to Cal Tire. We're off this week. We're camping, so we're gonna leave it here and get them to take care of it, and then we're gonna come back into the city and pick it up. So yeah, I was towing the boat with the Tesla Model X, and I beat a truck that was towing a similar size trailer.
I should have pulled it myself.
I told you, I gave you the option.
Yeah, I didn't realize.
I
didn't realize my truck or my Tesla was going to be used in a race while towing.
It wasn't a race. Yeah. I just had to pass and get in front of the guy for the safety of the children, and that's what I did.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Ethan. You see? You're welcome. Anyhow, we dropped off the trailer at Cal Tire. I thought I would take a minute because I noticed there's a couple of comments, and I had a lot of questions from people. A lot of people write and ask me because I'm tied to the registration system for Camp Arcatheos. Tammy is tied to the registration system for Camp Captivinia, and the websites look great. They've done a great job in building the websites, but I often find myself explaining, what is Camp Arcatheos and what is this all about, and what is the deal with it? Why is it so exciting? Let me tell you. There's camps that are dedicated to certain specific types of activities. There's camps that are dedicated to climbing, to kayaking, cake decorating. There's camps that are dedicated to kids going, and then camps that are dedicated to adults going. What we have with Camp Captivinia and Camp Arcatheos both is these are camps that are created where you don't just send your kids to camp. I mean, you can, and many people do because we all lead busy lives. But if you want, and if you're able, you can actually come and attend the camp with your child, which is pretty awesome and pretty special. When you come and attend camp with your child, you can fill any number of roles at the camp. There's a lot of work to do. There's a lot of volunteer activity that goes on behind the scenes that helps the camps run smooth. That's where, you know, when Tammy and I attend, when she went to Camp Captivinia, when I went to Camp Arcatheos, we volunteer our time and we do a lot of work. We get to spend time with our kids, see them doing the camp stuff, be there for them when they need us, but then we're also behind the scenes and working hard, making some very cool stuff happen. And that's really the magic of the camp. So it's a camp where you can go with your child and attend. And the reason it's special, for Camp Arcatheos, there is a ton of sort of drills and survival skills and how to attack and how to defend yourself and how to protect yourself. There is a strong faith-based component on it, so that's pretty much woven in throughout the camp. But the real secret sauce, the real sort of thing that makes it special for the kids and makes it special, my seatbelt, and makes it special for us as the parents. And like I said in my videos, I think we as parents have as much fun as the kids do, maybe more, because we've never been to a camp like this. You've heard of cosplay, right? What's it called? Oh, Comic-Con. Comic-Con takes place in California. It's an annual event. Everybody goes. They all get dressed up as their favorite characters, whether it's Batman or Spider-Man or Supergirl, whatever. Like, people dress up as all sorts of weird characters. They go, they attend the event, they have a blast, and they leave. Imagine if you could go to a camp where there's a theme, and the theme in this case, it's in another realm. So it's not in this world. You get transported to another realm, another time, and it's a little more, I guess medieval would be the closest way to put it. But what becomes really cool is how that comes together. So when we were at Camp Arcatheos, the guys got to experience a ton of action with swords and shields, and there's a lot of hiking and a lot of camping out overnight and building forts and a lot of survival-y type stuff. And there's an overarching theme throughout both camps, Captivinia and Arcatheos, which is like your classic good versus evil. You know, fake Star Wars. I don't know what else Tam would have.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings, right? There's this epic quest going on. There's the two sort of strong good versus evil battles that are going on. And this story is created every year, and it continues, and it's woven in, and the campers become part of the story. Imagine if you could, instead of going to watch a movie, you would go on, say, I don't know, a journey, and the movie happens as you journey. I guess that's the best way to put it without giving too much away. So you walk through the woods, or you take this path that takes you from point A to point B and back to point A, and on that trip, many times a day, sometimes once a day, you experience scenes or a movie. You actually walk through them. You are part of the movie. The movie happens to you. It doesn't just happen in front of you on a screen. It happens to you, and you get to participate. And that happens both at Camp Captivinia and Camp Arcatheos, and everybody plays a role in that. Everyone who comes has an amazing time. I got to meet some amazing guys from around North America at this Camp Arcatheos. Got to meet some amazing girls at camp that attended and supported Captivinia, and we just had a great time. It's actually a pretty special thing to be a part of. I look at this camp and I think, if I was a kid, I would have loved to have gone to something. I mean, you get handed a sword and you get to beat up, you know, evil creatures. You get to fight for the good side. You get to fight off evil and defend yourselves, and that's pretty cool. So yeah. And then there's because it's kind of like a cosplay movie experience, that means that there are some pretty amazing effects that occur, and some pretty amazing builds that take place, some pretty amazing things that happen. So I think I'm going to leave it there. You know, keep watching. You'll see little snippets next year as well, and we'll fill you in. But we have a great time. I've been going now since Ethan was 8. He's now...
No, he was 7.
Or he was 7, that's right. And he's now 16, so we're still going, having a great time. Tammy's been going with our girls to the camp, and now she's helping out too. And it's just part of our family tradition at this point. Instead of going down to LA and doing Comic-Con, we do this thing. And it's fun. That's our day. We're heading out to our campsite. We've got to relocate to a better lake, basically, is what we're doing. The boat's going to get fixed tomorrow if all goes well. We're going to get the boat back out to the lake, and then we're going to have some fun on the water.
Hope so.
One of the best parts of our summer.
So
our summer's flying so fast, but you know what? We're milking it for everything it's got. So we'll squeeze in a few extra days. All right, catch up with you guys tomorrow. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below. Check out the websites. If you got tons of resources, throw some resources our way. We could always use it. We need help financially. So there you go. There's that too. The camp.
I mean,
we'll
we
throw
can
money
use it too, but
hey, you send it anywhere you want. That's up to you guys. All right, have a good day. We're having a great week. We'll catch up with you tomorrow. Miker and family out.